Hello there, my dear beautiful friends. I just finished doing my skincare and I filmed an entire skincare haul. There's so much stuff that I unboxed and talked about. It's over an hour long, so go watch that or subscribe if it's not there yet. But I just did my skincare and as you can see, my skin is very nice and glowy and healthy. So I wanted to share with you the other side of it. So in that video I shared all of my secret products and stuff, all of my secrets and the actual products in my skincare routine, what I use, what I do, how and why. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you my life-changing self-care secret routine for the biggest glow up. And it is life-changing and it is different from skincare, and here's why. As you can see on the screen posted here are the 7 main points to a healthy skin and beautiful body secrets unveiled in this video. So I'm going to be going point by point and the timestamps are in the description down below, but I highly recommend for you to watch the whole video to really get the hang of it, or at least these first couple of minutes when I'm gonna be telling you the main point. The main point here is that most of your skin problems like acne, black spots, dark spots, whatever it is, dark circles, whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is, body odor, it is because of your poor hygiene. It's that simple. It's our health. Everything is connected in our body. Our beauty is just a reflection, an indicator, if you will, of our internal health. And not just physical, but also mental. And look, if you have a chaos inside of your house and everything is out of place and disorganized, that's much better than if everything is organized but there's a bunch of dust on the shelves and everywhere there's dust, dirt, you never wash your floors, you never use a wet cloth to clean up all of your dust. If you're breathing in all of that dirt and dirty air, which is kinda like pollution outside in a busy city, especially when it accumulates, it just ruins your health, it ruins your hair, your skin and everything basically. So don't make that mistake, it's very important. Because if you do, in the long run, you're just ruining your health, giving yourself all of the problems that you could have avoided, okay? And even if you have the best skincare routine, even if you watched my other video, which I don't know if I posted it before or after this one, so subscribe just in case. But even if you watched my video about the skincare routine, a bunch of stuff that I showed you, and you do all of that skincare, but you live in a dusty, dirty place, then, well, you're doing it mostly like for nothing. So let's start with point number 1, which is what kind of fabric are you putting on your body after you come out of the shower? First of all, use a good body lotion, even a cheap but a good one, please, and like a good skincare routine. But then, what are you gonna put on your body on a daily basis when you're staying at home, especially, or your underwear? What is touching your skin? Literally, what is it made of? If it's not cotton, 100%, because if there's even like 20 or 10% of polyester, elastane, or whatever it is, like synthetic fabrics, they are not letting your skin breathe properly. Your skin is your biggest organ that is getting you oxygen and everything, basically, and it's getting rid of a bunch of toxins. And if you have a natural fabric that is absorbing all of that and plus letting the air go through, then you're doing a good job. But if you have a synthetic that is not breathable, which is basically keeping all of that sweat inside, stuck on your body, which is basically perforating all of your pores and cutting the oxygen intake into your body, therefore increasing the most dangerous thing, the carbon monoxide, CO2 levels. Also, keep your windows open sometimes, at least once a day. Open them a little bit, freshen up that air. Not like, the main point is not to let in more oxygen. The point is to let out the carbon monoxide, because that's what's bad and dangerous, but also the dust and stuff like that. Like fresh air, and spend some time outdoors. But point number one is cotton, or if cotton feels too rough, especially like the pillowcase and your bed sheets that you sleep on, if you're sleeping naked or just in your underwear, your pajamas, for example. Like me, for example, I cannot take it to sleep in clothes usually, because it's just cutting off my blood circulation. Even if it's like loose pajamas, I still cannot take it, so I usually sleep naked. For that reason, I change my bed sheets very often, and I use cotton and silk. Silk for my pillowcases for sure, and for the bed sheets, usually cotton, because I change them so often, I wash them so often that it's just more affordable. And make sure when you go on Amazon to buy some silk pillowcases, or if you're using like eye masks, don't use satin, because they usually like put it like it's silk, but it turns out it's satin. Even when it says 100% silk, it still can turn out to be satin. So be careful. Like, don't buy a whole bunch of one thing. Buy one and test it first. Feel it. Like, you should know how real silk feels. It feels great. Like, it's not too thin, not too thick. It's slippery, but not too much. Like satin is much more slippery. It keeps you warm when it's cold, and keeps you cool when it's too hot. It burns like in 1 second. If you light it up on fire, it burns like hair in a second. It's gone. Satin is synthetic. Like, you can literally take that fabric, put it on your like face, like a face mask, and try to breathe through. If you're able to breathe normally, it's probably cotton or silk or like a natural fabric. If you're struggling, like you feel like it's blocking your air, then it's not breathable. Don't put it on your skin. It's okay if you're going out for a photo shoot or something to wear anything, whatever, but on a daily basis, most of your time, you're wearing something. Wear something breathable. It's really, really important, and your entire body, your entire health, your entire skin will really thank you in the long run, but even in the short run, you're going to see the effects. If you have any rashes, like acne, sometimes it can be even eczema, whatever it is, like any skin concerns, especially on your body, if it's not hormonal issues, like serious hormonal issues, with which come a lot of different symptoms. You would feel it, like you would feel an array of so many different other terrible symptoms if it was hormonal based, that you will know, and your doctor would have told you for sure. But if it's not hormonal, it's usually hygiene based, right? Especially if the pimples aren't large like this and it's just one in one place. If it's a rash or something, can be an allergy, sometimes can be an irritation, but what is it caused by? Maybe because you're sleeping on a synthetic bed sheet naked, or in synthetic pajamas and rubbing around, or maybe it's because you're wearing it all day long and sweating in it. What are you thinking? Literally, just to read the tag. Uh, if it's made of 100% cotton, cashmere, wool, silk, linen, something else that's natural, it's okay. But if it is like polyester, elastane, nylon, etc., etc., you can Google it, okay? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why? Why? Just get some better quality. It's really affordable. Get some like 100% cotton underwear, bed sheets, and like tops, bottoms, whatever that you wear that is touching your skin most of the time. Get it in cotton. If you're very sensitive, get it in silk. But still, like if you need like a warm scarf, a warm sweater, choose cashmere or 100% wool, which is a bit cheaper than cashmere. But still, choose a natural fabric, always, over synthetic. And even super high-end brands, most of their clothes are terrible. When you see the composition, it's mostly synthetic fabrics. It's very rare to find a 100% natural material fabric from like a high-end brand. That thing is really worth the money, and you will keep it forever. Really, it will last you a very long time. But most of the luxury brands that we know nowadays make clothes that are almost like fast fashion, almost just luxury. It's a luxury version of fast fashion. You know what I mean? So don't fall into that trap and just go by quality and not by the shiny brand name that just fools you. Okay, and that is step number one. Check if you like have this problem or not and try to fix it. Point number two is to change your bed sheets, wash your floors, not just sweep it or vacuum it. Literally take a mop, not a Swiffer, a real mop with real water and detergent, and wash your floors. And then throw that water into the toilet and just observe the color and the odor of that water if you're not used to washing your floors. Literally, what are you breathing? And then feel how much fresher the air is in the room. Really, wash your floors and wipe the dust away with a wet cloth off of your shelves everywhere, because even if it's hidden somewhere behind, you're still breathing that in. Another important thing is that in your bedroom, try to keep as little shelves and stuff as possible. Your clothes, everything. If it's a wardrobe, with closed doors, okay, and inside you still clean it. Like a nightstand, okay, but not too much stuff, because that stuff is a bunch of dust. And when you're sleeping, you're breathing in much more deeply than when you're awake without realizing it. So when the temperature is colder while you're sleeping, then when it's just as cold as when you're awake, when you're asleep, you'll get a cold because you're breathing in way more deeply, okay, and you're relaxed and your body is not moving, so it's not generating much heat. Whereas when you are awake, you're moving around, you're not breathing as deeply in, so the same temperature will feel as hot, but when you're sleeping it might feel as cold, really. And the same thing with the dust. Like if you can get an air purifier, an air humidifier, and open your windows more often, and also change your curtains, that will make your life literally different and for the better. And which is point number three. Get an air purifier for a large room. I'm telling you immediately, the small ones don't do much at all. Get a big air humidifier. Even if it's humid where you live, it still acts as an air purifier in some way, but that extra humidity is especially useful when you're sleeping. Like you'll notice if you wake up with your nose being dry, with like stuff coming up your throat, stuff like that. Try an air humidifier while you're sleeping next to your bed. You'll see how much better you'll feel. And an air purifier, and open your windows daily to change that air and get rid of that excess carbon monoxide, please. Then also, well, what's next? Yeah, point number 4. Daily shower, well, daily shower, I guess everybody knows that, and brush your teeth, of course, and tongue, so it's clean, and wash your scalp every time you sweat. And you know why? Because, so basically, when I had long hair, I remember getting like little pimples here, sometimes even somewhere here. I used to work out a lot, do a lot of sports. I'm champion of 4 sports or 5, I'm not sure. So I remember those times. Now my hair is short, I don't have that problem anymore, but I remember, and now I figured it out. So basically, when you have long hair, you don't want to wash it every time you take a shower. Obviously, you put it up in a bun. But the thing is, if you went for a workout and you were sweating so much that the sweat was dripping down your forehead and your scalp got wet, even if your hair is short, just get into the shower and wash that scalp and put a little conditioner on the ends. It's not that hard, really, and let it air dry, because the blow dryer is just ruining your hair. Let it air dry and feel how silky soft it becomes, like, really. Why even bother taking the risk when you can go with the safer route? Like, literally, just this is the rule of thumb. Ready? You sweat a lot, you take a shower, and you wash your scalp. That's easy. If you didn't sweat, if your scalp is still like not oily, okay, just even if your hair is short, you can just clip it up somehow and go take a shower real quick. But if not, then you just wash that scalp, because then you get those little pimples or whatever they are, like they're irritating. Your scalp gets over oily, then it's dirty, then your hair doesn't grow as well, as fast and as thick as you would want it to. It starts falling out, which to me didn't happen, but it happens to people really, like, not because the hair is damaged, but literally because the scalp is so worn out, if you will. You know what I mean? Then point number 5 is a good quality sleep. So again, change your bed sheets often enough, like once a week at least. And well, do your laundry also, and then enough time outdoors and a healthy diet. Okay, you have to spend enough time outdoors, 1 hour daily at least. If you cannot afford to simply go out that day, you're staying indoors, and make sure that at least for 2 hours straight your window is wide open and the air is actually circulating. Like, if there's no wind outside, open all doors, all windows, everything. Let the air change, especially while you're washing floors, wiping your shelves and everything in your surfaces. Make sure that you open those windows at least, right? And make sure that the air circulates. Turn on the air purifier, the air humidifier, whatever it is. Just clean that air, because it really makes a world of a difference. When you go outdoors and you come back inside and you feel like maybe I should wash my face, do it, because it's the pollution particles that just sit on top of your face. You're gonna wash your hands naturally when you come back home from outside. Why don't you wash your face also? And then you complain if you have acne or other skin concerns. And reapply your moisturizer to your hands. The skin is very thin, by the way. Let me apply my moisturizer once again, because really it feels that good. Like, even like a good quality body wash as your moisturizer for the most of the time, you know what I mean? Not to waste the good products. The good products I feel like you should use after the shower, obviously, and right before bed after a good cleanse. I prefer to take my shower at night. Some people do it in the morning. It really doesn't matter, as long as you follow up with the appropriate skincare routine. And obviously, skincare ingredients, they absorb better when you just stepped out of a steaming hot shower, when your pores are wide open and you are perfectly clean. So that's the best time. Otherwise, you're just doing it for nothing and you're wasting both your money, your time, and you're irritating your skin unnecessarily. So please, a good hygiene is the key. Then a good diet, I already said it in another video, but eating a lot of berries, literally, blueberry, raspberry, whatever, eating a lot of them. It's anti-age, and they have so many antioxidants and other ingredients that are so good for you, and they're so low in sugar that it's the perfect dessert. So instead of anything else sweet, if you are a sweet tooth, then eat simply berries. try to get to like berries. They are really, really, really good for you. And it really doesn't matter what kind, but if you can eat all kinds in equal amounts, more or less, then try doing that. They have antioxidants, they have anti-inflammatory properties, anti-aging stuff. Pomegranate is great, tomatoes are good for you, olive oil is stress reducing in like moderate amounts, obviously, because it's a lot of calories and fat, it's a lot, but it's a healthy fat after all. Then let's get to point number 6, washing your face and then using clean paper towels. Now this one is dirty, I'm sorry, but clean kitchen paper towels, I don't have one to show you right now, to dry your face or any irritated areas when they are irritated, and when washing off your makeup. Why is that? Because first of all, your towels that you keep, even if you wash them and they're clean, they still accumulate a lot of dust and like little particles, even if they're perfectly clean. And so then you're getting it on your face, especially like in your eyes, everywhere. And then those particles, they tend to irritate, especially if you're extra sensitive like me, you feel it. If you don't feel it, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. But if it matters to you, try at least. Because the kitchen paper towels, they have much less dust on them and they're perfectly white. And especially when you're washing off your makeup, you wipe it with that clean white paper towel and you can see immediately if there's any leftover foundation or makeup on your face that you cannot see on your face, but you can see on the paper towel, right? For that reason also. And then if you get an irritated area somewhere on your body, then make sure when you step out of the shower, you get that clean paper towel and you dry that area with that clean paper towel instead of your actual towel. And don't rub on it. Just dab and make sure it's dry. And then put a good refreshing toner on it. Watch my skincare video for that. And like a good moisturizer, because look, the moisturizer, the most important thing is that it does not have any irritating ingredients in it. So if you know that you're sensitive to oils or to other sorts of ingredients, then just don't use those types of moisturizer, or even like body lotion. Watch out for which one you choose to use. And if you have an irritated area on your body or on your face, choose the gentlest product and the gentlest cleanser. It's very, very important to be very, very gentle with your skin. And hair, by the way, silk pillowcase will prevent your hair from being frizzy in the morning. It's gonna make it silky smooth, seriously, and your face too. So it's really worth investing in, but you like have to watch out, because there's stuff on Amazon that for $3 they're selling you a full-on silk pillowcase king size. No, those are made of satin. They look like silk. If you don't know what silk feels like, you're gonna fall for it, but all it's gonna do is slightly reduce the amount of frizz in your hair, but overall give you a headache and stuff like that, because unfortunately satin is not a breathable material. Okay, so you really need to buy silk, and silk starts at $20, I think, for one pillowcase, but it's worth, of course, buying. And well, I guess for now that's gonna be it, but make sure that you spend enough time outdoors daily, that your space is clean, that you're using natural material fabrics all over your body, stuff that touches your body. I get it if you get it like a fake fur coat because you're animal friendly, that's fine, but and cruelty free. But if you're getting like stuff that is synthetic, that goes on your body and touches your body all day long, you're just hurting yourself for no reason. You should not be doing that, because literally why are you ruining your life like that? try a different approach, try cotton. I know it doesn't look as good sometimes, but it feels much better, and that's what matters. Trust me. And especially the more you age, the more you're gonna be feeling like, oh my god, thank God. I'm like maximizing the chances of my body being healthy, 100%. And of course, a good skincare routine, mindful skincare routine, understanding what is for what, not to not to harm yourself, basically, right? With the skincare and stuff like that. For that, watch my next video. I guess that one's gonna come out after this one, so subscribe. In 1 week from now, you're gonna see that video on this channel, and I cannot wait for you to see it. Please like this video, comment something down below, and share my videos everywhere. Even copying the link helps a lot. Also, check out the description down below. The first link is my link tree with links to my Instagram, TikTok, my other YouTube channels. And by the way, it's very healthy for you to listen to some good meditation music. And I just so happen to have a wonderful channel on YouTube, a separate channel with meditation music. It's the best ever. The link for it is in the description down below. Check it out and see how you feel. And let me know in the comments of any of my videos. I will be very happy to hear back from you. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.